Today, guys, we're going to be on Siegfried Line in the AMD 178B. This is the Tier 6 French wheelie, and it's a weird tank, man. I'll say that. Like, I don't mind this thing, guys, but I think people have the wrong understanding of how this tank is supposed to be played. It can't really spot that well because it doesn't really have view range, so what you have to do is just almost play it like a medium in my eyes. Like, I rather play it like a medium at first, and then what you do is you use the HE shells, right? The HE shells have 75 millimeters of penetration. They do 175 damage a shot. Look at that, 180 into the AMD. At tier 6, yeah, man, like, you're gonna hit someone pretty hard if you hit him with these shells. And watch, I hit this guy 3 times in a row, I believe. Hit him with this one as well. Here you go. I don't know how that one hits. It looks like it was going to miss, but that's kind of the way the latency is sometimes. Looked like I was behind him, but whatever, man. We hit him, and looks like that one was going a little behind too, but it hits him. And just something you kind of have to get used to. I have pretty good latency most of the time. Like, look at my ping, man. It's in the 30s, it's 40s, you know, whatever. It's usually not bad. But this game is going to be incredible, guys. Okay, I'll just spoil it for you. We had 8 kills in this game. 8 kills. It was a mastery. I sure hope it was an ace, right? 8 kills, man. Like, this is ridiculous. This is the best game by far that I've played in this vehicle. But everything just worked out the way it should have, right? Like, if every game went this way for me, man, dude, I'd already have this thing 3 marked, right? In like 40 battles. And these stupid tank busters, man, these things kill me. But or whatever the heck they're called, guys. But man, I was playing on this map today, actually, in the even 90. I flipped over. Okay, I flipped over right here, guys. Coming to this bush line, or little bush, I flipped over and then flipped back. So like, I did a whole flip, barrel roll, and then later on in the game I went to go through this gap. I missed it, hit this little rock, and flipped over and killed myself right here. So these things, man, I'm telling you, like, I've been a victim one too many times, like more times than I care to admit, right? To these tank busters, or whatever the heck they're called, guys. And yeah, man, they could be tough. Like, just go really slow over them, guys. Don't do the stupid stuff that I do. Like, I try and drive over them full speed because I think I'm good at the game and I can, like, just go right through them, but I can't. So Sherman appears here, and this is where this game, just like I said, guys, everything just kind of worked out. I didn't feel like I played this game super well by any, you know, in any particular means, right? Like, there was nothing that I did that felt like a Unicom play. It just kind of all happened and just kept going well, and some games are just like that. Everything just works perfectly. You know, it just, for whatever reason, every play you make is the right one, and that was the case. I told the Cromwell, I'll help you, man. I'll push up with you. So we're going to push up with the Cromwell. There's the Cromwell going over the busters, and I'm able to drive right over him this time. Just got to find those, like, little gaps where they're broken, man. But man, I wish Wargaming would just remove these stupid things. So what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for the Cromwell to take a shot, but it was taking him forever to aim. But I wanted to wait until he took the shot so that when the FV got hit, he got hit twice, and then we should be able to get 2 more into him before he's able to run down. But he just stayed there anyway and took the shots, so it didn't even matter. But I'm telling the Cromwell, I'll help you, let's push in. We're already at 3 kills, guys, 1100 damage, and this is a play you can make if you read the map correctly, and maybe you take a little risk. When you push up this 1-2 line, it can pay off, right? And I decided to just keep going. We have 3 arties here, or 2 arties rather. I think it was 3 arties, right? And I take a shot into the bishop, it racks him, which is incredible, right? And now we're going to get a shot into the leaf here. So yeah, we killed the FE304, so it was 3 arties, and I got all 3 of those kills, which is a badge, guys, believe it or not. It's actually a badge. I forget which one it's called, but there is a badge for killing 3 arties, and it's nice, man. I don't think it's Pascucci's. I think that's 2. Or I could be completely wrong, guys, but maybe it's like Dimitri's or whatever that one is, but regardless, you guys probably know this. I'm terrible with the badges. But I'm taking shots at this STRV, man. I want to try to not let this guy kill me, man. Like, I know he's kind of got that weird clip, right? Doesn't this tank have a clip in it? So I'm hoping that he's now empty, and now I'm going to kind of circle this guy. and we're able to clean him up. And thank God, because if this guy cleaned me up here, this game wouldn't have been nearly as good. The fact that I'm now at my 6th kill, like this is felt like just the beginning, because now I'm finally free to take more shots at the M10 and then go after the light tank as well, right? But this is where I'm finally like done with the push. I think there's a better way to word it, right? And now I feel like I'm free to do whatever I want because I know where the M10 is, I know where the 5916 is, and it's like, it's just better this way, right? So finally I get spotted here, taking one final shot there at the M10, and he goes down, 7 kills, 2,900 damage. We're at 20,000 W&8, guys, and now we're going to go after the 5916. I could cap out. KV2 is like, dude, cap. I'm like, dude, like, I ain't capping, man. I don't, like, we're not going to throw this game if KV2 went to cap, but, like, I want my 8th kill, man. Like, I'm on a roll here. Like, this will be an ace, and it'll be one for the books, right? So I'm looking for the 5916. I don't find him. I'm thinking, okay, he had to have gone this way. He's probably going to try and reset the cap. And there he is, guys, and watch this. I miss him here. Hit him again, let him ram me, and there you go, man. That was the 8th kill. This also, I believe, is a kamikaze, right, for me and for him, I believe. And this guy messaged me after the game. He said, his name was Flingo. Shout out to this guy, man. He was a really cool guy. He messaged me after the game, and he said, dude, that was a great game. And I said, thanks for the ram. You got me my 8th kill. He had 6 kills, I believe. Yeah, 59-16, 6 kills. So we both had really, really good games, man. And he just rammed me. He was, like, happy to have this good of a game, man. And we shared a couple messages, and he was really cool about it, man. He was just really, like, I don't know, man. Every time I receive messages from people in this game, it's usually negative. Some of you actually message me from time to time and say, hey, Whirls, and maybe ask me questions. So it's a little different now that I guess I'm getting a little bit of a following. But I mean, particularly people that message me after a game, like 9 times out of 10, it's something negative, right? Because that's just the way the community is. But anyway, Flingo here rammed me. We got our 8th kill, guys. We go down, and look at the W&8, man. Like, the expected values on this tank are very low because, again, I feel like people do not play this tank correctly, and they have the wrong understanding of how this tank is supposed to be played. There's way too many newer players that think you're just supposed to do this on the map, right? You're just supposed to, like, go like this, like all across the map all the time, and you don't want to do that with this vehicle, guys. Even with the really high tier EBRs, the 105, the EBR 90 and the 105, like, yeah, you can make these really aggressive passes, but you don't want to be doing that all game. Eventually you're going to get hit, right? So don't do that, guys. It's not smart. Like, do that when you have to, but this tank is so slow. This vehicle is no faster than any other light tanks in the game, so it's kind of at a disadvantage. It's only got, I have it set up with, I don't think I have Brothers in Arms, but I have Recon, Situational Awareness, Bounty Vents, which is 7.5%, and Optics. Bounty Optics, I think, too. And it's like 386 view range, guys. You're not allowed to run Binocs on this thing. And I think there's one other thing. Maybe you can't run CVS or whatever at the higher tiers, but you can't, like, spot. And I'm telling you, like, there's no reason, especially in the tier 6. Once you get up to the higher tiers where there's a little more view range, yes, but this thing has 386 view range, like, stacked out. If I ran Brothers in Arms, maybe I can get it to, like, 390, something close to 400. But I'm telling you guys, like, this thing, like, you can't really spot like you can with other light tanks. You can run ridge lines and kind of almost like proxy spot people, but don't do this stupid, like, you know, snaking around crap all over the map, man. I'm telling you, you're just gonna get dead very, very quickly. Play it like this, play it cautiously. You saw what I did here, guys. I just read the map, I assessed the situations, I pushed in when I had to push in. Yeah, we got really aggressive here by the enemy base, but it paid off, and 8 kills, guys, 3k damage, and, like, this is 99.99 percentile, right? Like, this is, again, I don't feel like I played this game that well. The pieces just all kind of fell together well in this game, and sometimes that's the way it goes, but the reason why the expected values are so low in this tank, and the reason why it's so easy to mark, is because, like, 90% of people, it feels like, are getting in this tank and just doing this, like, all over the map, man. Like, you don't want to play it like this, guys. Please don't play it like this. Play it cautiously, play it safely, and you will probably be better than 90% of players if you play it like that. So Again, mastery, guys. Like, I did apply the bonus to experience here. High caliber Top Gun. These two badges here. I think one is like Radley Walters, maybe, which is like 8 or 9 kills a game in a standard battle. And then I think the other one is like Dimitri's or something like that for the 3 arty kills. So I know what they're for, I just don't know what they're called. So one is for 3 arty kills, the other one is for 8 to 9 vehicles destroyed in a battle. This is Top Gun for 6 kills or more in a battle, and this is high caliber for most damage done in the battle. And there are prerequisites, I believe, for high caliber. You probably know what they are, but 11 module damage, guys, 3,057 damage, 8 kills. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. And what was the experience? 1,430, which actually doesn't even seem that high, right, for what we did in this vehicle. But we were able to bring home the win here, guys. Again, Fuingo, shout out to this guy, 5916, 1864 damage, 6 kills, 723 experience, and he picked up 2 badges. And yeah, that's it, guys. I was running vents in this scouting slot, right? And then I have the optics and the low noise exhaust. And you don't see my view range here, unfortunately, but I'm telling you guys, it's bad. And then I switched over to bounty vents because I'm getting close to marking this thing now. I'd like to 3 mark it. But I am telling you, man, like, don't be running around like a chicken without, you know, with its head cut off, without its head. Like, don't do that, guys. Like, so many people play this tank like that. Just be cautious, stay alive, just like any other tank, guys. Stay alive and use the clock. Like, you got 15 minutes to stack up your combined score, your damage, and your spotting damage. Most games, yeah, you're probably only going to survive half of that because that's the way the games are. But you guys know what I mean. Like, just stay alive, conserve your HP, be smart, don't make stupid plays, because the amount of players that I see in this tank that just go all over the map, like, stop doing that, man. Like, these people drive me nuts. I'm like, just stay still for a little while. Don't do that yet. And you saw the way that the enemy AMD played. Not to insult this guy here, but it's just like he's running the ridge line constantly. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're not going to spot anything doing that. So, but I feel like this isn't really people's fault. Like, I feel like wargaming almost makes people think that's the way they're supposed to play lights. So it's a learning experience, right? But he'll learn, he'll get better, and there you go, guys. That's the game, man. I mean, we're just talking here now. So here's the detailed report. You can see the shots fired and all the pens and stuff like that. And I'll catch you guys for the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a thing or two. And see you for the next one. Bye-bye now, guys.